So one thing I like to do, and I like to recommend to my clients, is to keep a list of great moments or moments when you did really well. I call mine, my document is called my win list, but you can call it whatever you want. It's for me, it's for capturing moments throughout my days when I did something well, or I had a great moment, uh, or just where I felt in the flow, and maybe I surprised myself because I did better than I expected. And what I notice in myself, and I notice in a lot of people, is very often we're good at noticing when things don't go well, and we're not as good at noticing when things do go well and remembering those moments and reviewing those moments. So the first thing I like to do is collect these moments and just write a short description about what was going on. And then from time to time to really come back and step into those experiences and notice what was going on for me in that moment. What was I connecting to? Was I connecting to my sense of purpose in some way? Was I really enjoying something? Maybe I was connecting to nature. Maybe I was just really in the moment. As I'm describing it, these are some of the things that are alive for me when I'm doing really well. For you, it would be quite different, perhaps. But what's nice is you're training your nervous system to get back into that state so that you can do it more often. And you're rehearsing yourself at your best. And I think this can be a really powerful motivation and quite an enjoyable meditation, because it allows you to sort of go back into these experiences and you get to enjoy them again. Very often we'll go back and review something that didn't go well, and I understand at least why I do that. Sometimes I do it because I want to learn, what could I do differently, or what went wrong there. Here the question is what went right? How was I making myself available to the moment in such a way that I did really well? Maybe I wasn't self-conscious. Maybe I let myself really immerse myself in a moment or an activity or something I was doing. Maybe I was just really engaged in a way that I'm not usually engaged. Maybe I was just enjoying my food or enjoying a cup of coffee. But this is a great way to really get used to being in those states where we flow, so that they become available and they become the places that we most easily return to on a regular basis. The other thing that really strikes me about this is when I do this and I review my list, very often I'm blown away, because there are more of these moments than I might think on a regular basis. I'm like, wow, there were a lot of great moments today, or a lot of great moments this week or this month or this year. And it's nice to have that reinforcement that things can be moving in a direction that you like and that really works for you, and where you get into the flow of things. So I'd recommend keeping a list, and then from time to time revisiting it, and really just stepping into each experience one after the other. And sometimes people say, like, well, that was good, but this happened. And what I would suggest is leave the buts aside in this moment, and instead focus on what was going well, what allowed you to show up in a way that got a little bit more from yourself, or made it a richer experience than you would have expected. So I hope you enjoy that.